Welcome everyone to Next Gen Marine and Outdoors YouTube channel. I am Lane. If you're here for the first time, thank you. Please like and subscribe so I can keep making more of these videos. So to date, my most popular video I had made in the last year and a half has been my truck camper video walkthrough that I did. So what I want to do, for a couple reasons other than just that, is I want to give you a 2-year update on owning this 99 Lance and what we've kind of gone through and owning it like that. But I actually want to do a camper series over this year between going through the camper, the truck setup, Torque Lift's awesome equipment, how it's held up for the last year and what it looks like. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna say, yeah, but let's just go ahead and give you a 2-year walk around. It is a little dirty inside. It's been winterized of my 99 Lance. Here she is. I got her on blocks, just helping support so the legs aren't having to take up the brunt all winter. So this was the original saggy corner that when I bought it, actually it was already there, and I actually went in and I put structure in here. But there's really no easy way to get this back up here, but it actually can strap down now. This is one of the great reasons, guys, to use the Torque Lift fast guns. We will actually do another video on those, so I don't want to get too deep into it, but they have springs in them. That way if the camper is to rock in the bed of your truck at all, it's not going to go and pull these sides down like this has happened here. So one thing I did is I raised a little bit too much in the back first, so the front kind of caught, and so I ripped off of this spacer right here. You can see that there. So I actually ripped that off, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and fix that. One thing that'd be really nice to add on here would be electric jacks. I haven't done that yet. That still has the 4 manuals. 6-prong plug comes out of here. So I have had a lot of questions. It's actually kind of crazy on the power plug for the camper. Lance did a custom like 6-prong plug. It probably actually is better because it had bigger wiring and stuff. So you'd have to get that put custom in your truck, and I don't even know if you can get that receiver anymore. Mine was already converted over to a standard 7-pin, just like you see here, like most trailers. And I run an extension, and I have the gooseneck camper set up in my truck, so I have a plug right there inside the bed, so that's pretty nice to use there. So battery, probably need to get that plugged in the charger there, but got the quick disconnect. I'm going to turn that on to see if it's even charged up at all. I have the cable out right now. We're still a couple weeks from going in and summarizing and getting ready for the season. So you see there's a Lance 1020. Well, was there 1999. It's in really good shape. It's faded. It could definitely use silicone in a couple spots. Since only the last 2 years, I have noticed there is a little bit of a bulge right here, but I have gotten up and I've checked for water damage and I could not find any. And so I think actually what happens, there's a little nip on that ridge there. I might have caught it and popped it out. I just haven't felt any water damage. But I'm taking the sitting into some tight spaces. Propane's right here. And these are so stiff that two 20-pound bottles. I have replaced the fridge vent. And then I had to replace that top fridge vent. This last year I ripped off the old one. But I mean, guys, this has held up great for 2 years. We'll get into why. I've thought about selling this and getting into a little bit newer one, and I'll explain why I've kind of been hesitant so far. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. Apparently the heater was on. Did do the digital upgrade for the heater control. See, stuff is just out from previous season, my alcohol and everything. The fabric cushions have held up great. Probably gonna run them through the washer again this year, get them all cleaned up. The floor I put in, not as good. It kind of bowed up and stuff, so I need to redo it, but I think I'm gonna redo it in a lighter color. Let me know what you guys think, but I think doing a light color closer to this, or even a little bit lighter, would be cool. Still a cooler in here. Microwave still works. Battery's low. Water heater. Good light. Queen bed, guys. It is a short queen. We actually cut down a foam mattress to fit into this when we first got it, and that has been great having it. We really haven't done much at all to this camper. 12-volt plug up there. So this is kind of the start of, ooh, that's gonna need to be cleaned out. Got a little yuck down in there. Doesn't seem like what you do, you end up getting, go through these cabinets here. Nice big cabinet there, it needs to be cleaned out. So we'll go through, we'll summarize this, show you guys all of that. And you clean the whole bathroom. It is a wet bath, obviously, which I like a wet bath, and we'll go over why there. More storage. Other than that, I mean, this is the inside. I mean, it's just, it's nice. It sleeps the three of us really well. We have been dropping the table down here. Make sure you can see, drop the table down and turning it into a bed, and we put the pack and play on top of that, and the dogs kind of sleep around her, and then she sleeps in the pack and play. This year, I'm going to be up on top here. You have this one. Not all of these have these feature, but a lot of the older ones did. There we go. And there's a cover that goes over this, over these latches here. So we're actually put a mattress up here, and I'm gonna make a little guard so she can't roll out, and then that way she can sleep up in the bunk and free up more space and not have to drop the table down every time. And I think I'm gonna buy a tent for the dogs. The dogs can ride in here, but I think we're gonna be in a tent from now on. With 3 dogs in here, it is a little tight. You had a little dog, it wouldn't matter, but this is kind of my last 10, 22 years later. Really haven't had problems with it. I had to change the freshwater valve, which I don't have the keys in here right now. The freshwater valve was leaking last year, so I changed that out. It did before, when I was still running the Brophy mounts, it did pop on this side. I don't think I cracked anything though, so I'm gonna try and see if I can work this back in, make it look nice again. And then obviously ripping that roof vent off, that was the only other thing that was bad last year, but that was a pretty rough trip. If you go to my, let's see, I'm trying to remember the title of it. We were camping, trout fishing with horses. I'll link the video in this video, that way you have it. You can see us where we went through and camped in this last year, a place here in Idaho, and rode horses and fished. It was a pretty fun trip. All right, so that is the end of my camper walk around video. 1999 Lance 1020. Huge thank you to Torque Lift and all the help they did for us last year to be able to tow the horses. And now we got a flatbed trailer we'll be towing behind it as well to take stuff up. Got lots of hunting trips planned, so we're gonna do all that. But yeah, we're gonna start this camper series. We're gonna show you guys everything we do with the truck camper, why you may or may not want a truck camper, and why we use one, and why it's still the most viable option for what we are trying to do with our lives and our outdoor adventures. So we will talk to you guys soon. Remember to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Watch my other videos. I hope you find some value here.